Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot with Jurassic World for the iPad thingamajiggy, and today is a Valentine's Day special. We're going to open a couple of these mystery pack thingamajiggies. What they do is they contain two dinosaurs that have been paired together by Ludia for reasons I haven't quite managed to figure out yet, but there you are, you can see the pack there. We're going to open 3 or 4 of these today just to have a little look, see what dinosaurs they've put together, and they're actually, if you're going to buy packs, they're actually better value than usual. You get 700 DNA, you get some dino dollars, you get to see an interesting pairing, and you usually get a super rare and a rare in a pack that costs the same as a rare. Let's not pretend in general it's good value for money, but it is pretty cool. Like a Fearcodon Supersaurus 1 pack. Awesome. Don't know why those two are together. Really don't quite understand the link between those two. I think it may be random. But those two creatures will always be together is how I've taken it. So Ludia have just kind of taken 2 creatures from their pool and gone bam and stuck them together and hoped for the best. Kind of like my love life. So now I will say quickly, I am post-recording this voiceover because I don't really know why. I fixed the sync issues from the last episode. I tried it out on like a 20-minute file, just kind of moving around my park, tested everything, it worked perfectly. I went to recorded the entire like 17-minute episode or whatever it's going to be, and then it turns out my voice hadn't recorded in the slightest. Like, commentary just did not exist. Don't really know why. Don't actually know what the justification for that was. I don't have a response to that. My voice didn't record, so I'm going to do this because I don't want to upload it with no voice whatsoever. I want to upload it with me talking rubbish over the top of it. That's why you come here, isn't it? Anyways, hope you're all having a fantastic Valentine's Day weekend. This is Ludi's little celebration. What we've got today is these little packs you've just seen there. They're pretty cool. It's a nice little thing, you know, it's not a big Valentine's Day thing, but it's pretty cool. And we also have a little tournament, which is going to be the main focus of this episode. But before we do the little tournament, the problem is I don't know what I would usually be saying at this point. Before we do the little tournament, as you can see, we've hit level 61 and then some, which means we can do the level 61 battle arena, which gets me a Caprosuchus, I believe. We'll find out in a moment whenever I'm done looking at all the buildings. I think I was showing off about my collection. Yeah, but there you can see it. Valentine's Day tournament for a legendary pack, which is pretty cool. And I can't read the name of these dinosaurs because my screen is too small. And can I make it bigger mid-recording? No, I can't, so I'm going to have to kind of guess what's going on. I think it's a Caprosuchus. I'm going to try to lean in and have a look. It's very hard to tell. The screen I'm looking at to record from is about the size of like a handful of grapes. Right, not the hand, it's smaller than the hand. It's like the grapes if you had a handful of grapes. That may not be the most useful thing to look at, but there you go. Anyways, this was actually quite tough. The Stegoceratops, which is so cool and is literally one of my top 5 creatures in this game, although I prefer it before it Mega Evolves, must be said, is so cool. It really is. And the Caprosuchus looks great with all these spikes kind of going bleh, kind of poking out of it. What I want to say was, look at this little Christmas hat. I never noticed that. Yeah, so we're just going to knock this out of the park, get ourselves a little Caprosuchus, and then move on with our lives. But what I was going to say is, I feel they could have done more to make this Valentine's Day based. Like, they did the same at Christmas. There wasn't really a theme. I was thinking, you go and play other iPad games. Let's say you play The Simpsons Tapped Out, which I used to be addicted to like 4 years ago. When it first came out, I used to play it a lot. Not anymore, because you know why. But like when it's Christmas, the whole place would be covered in snow and tinsel and Christmas lights would be everywhere, and I don't feel Ludia have cashed in. I want a Valentine's Day dinosaur. I want a dinosaur with a heart for a face. Is that too much to ask for, really? I don't think it is. So hopefully come say Easter or next Christmas or Halloween, we get some cool themed stuff, even if it only lasts for the weekend. You know, I don't want crazy creatures in there all the time. Just give it us for the weekend. Really hammer home this Valentine's Day theme. That'd be pretty cool. I still can't read that bloody text. I'm sure it's a Caprosuchus. Anyways, so we've done that. Busy work out of the way. Time to focus on the Valentine's Day tournament, which is basically 4 rounds and in each round you face 3 of each type. So pterosaurs, and then it's aquatic, then it's herbivores, and then it's carnivores. You face 3 of them, so it's quite easy to, well, it's quite easy in the end, just because you can build your team specifically to fight only one type. So as you see, it's that there, so we're going to pick herbivores, and yes, I did have to check. I still have to check to this very day. We're going to go for Unesaurus. We're going to drop that in a second, because we have to start with the weaker Shunosaurus. So we start with the Shuno, and then it's Une, and then we finish off with the rather beautiful, I think you'll all agree, Therizinosaurus, the Danger Floof, who is dangerous. It's my top creature at the moment. Top creature. Now, problem is, it's very weird to talk about the battles. I can talk generally, but talking about the battles as if I don't know the outcome, it's going to be different. I'm going to try it, okay. Okay, we're just going to build up a point. We're going to build up a point. He's blocking a little bit. He doesn't need to block there. That's just silly. That's wasted points. Shunosaurus is a little on the weak side. So if we can get a kill, I wonder if we will, with the Shunosaurus, we're definitely in a good position, because Shunosaurus is only level 30, definitely the weakest of my team. If it can take someone down, we're looking fantastic for the future. Oh, look at that Shunosaurus. Just... that didn't actually get the kill. Oopsie daisy. Does Shunosaurus get a kill? I can't remember anymore. No, Shunosaurus dies. No, Shunosaurus lives. Shunosaurus lives and is victorious and gets all the Shuno babes or something. Don't know what happens if you win this, if you're a dinosaur. Do you get anything? Who knows? Anyways, very cool. Never seen this guy before. One of the hybrids. Can't see its name from here. You guys can see it. You guys can let me know. It's that dude. And he's going to kill my Shunosaurus, which is unfortunate. She. We're going to assume they're all female. If we just maintain the original idea from Jurassic Park. I don't think it's actually specified in Jurassic World, is it? If it is, I can't blame and remember it being specified. There's no mention of the gender, because I don't think that mattered anymore. I don't really remember. Did he just cut out the frog DNA? Was that the idea? Oh, who knows? I actually can't remember. Somebody let me know in the comments. You guys were amazing at that kind of thing. And you always are. Speaking of the comments, there is one thing I want to quickly address. I went back and had a look at the comments for a couple of videos ago in this series. Because that was before the internet went down, I didn't really have a chance to read it. And it was the one with the dragon. It was just still the coolest creature in the game. It may be rubbish, and it is utter trash. It's useless. It's like the weakest legendary hybrid you could ever imagine. Even at max level, it sucks. But it looks very cool. I'm very excited to level it up just to see what it looks like towards the end. Although it's going to come near the end, just because of how useless the blimey thing is. However, so... and I don't like bringing this up, but it was on this series, so I'm going to quickly mention it. And it's Valentine's Day weekend, so we want to focus on the love, so I'm going to get this out of the way. Anyways, I had dragon in the title because it looks like a bloody dragon. And I had a picture of it from my own video in the thumbnail because that's what the title was about. And the amount of comments I got saying, "You're copying off the gaming beaver." Now, I don't know why the voice is needed, but I imagine that's what these people sound like. And I know 99% of you don't do it because you know that's utterly stupid. But I just want to say this right now. If people comment like that, I'm going to ban you from the channel. I've been doing this for, what, 4.5 years. I was here long before Beavers was. No harm to the guy, I like the guy, we get on very well, we were going to collab recently, but I had no internet, but I don't copy of him, he doesn't copy of me, we're playing the same games, we're in the same area, you know, there's going to be there's going to be overlap here and there, and I'm sure neither of us appreciate that kind of comment, and frankly, don't have to accept it. I find it very insulting, personally, that I've been doing this for 4.5 years, the idea that I have to go copy other people, or whatever, for a bloody thumbnail. I don't understand the reasoning, and I just want to say I will ban you from the channel because I don't need to accept it. 99% of people who comment are awesome, and the support of these past few years has been my entire life pretty much, and I love it so much. Valentine's Day, woo! But no, people who comment like that will be removed. People who are abusive to each other will be removed as well. I'm going to crack down a little bit harder. I want you guys to be open-minded and free to talk and discuss, and you have some amazing discourse sometimes, really exciting debates, or you just pretend to be dinosaurs and have fun with it, and that's cool as well. You know, whatever you guys want. I want you to feel like a little community, and people who are disrespectful and abusive within that community will no longer be within that community. I think that's fair enough. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. And if you would, you're silly. Anyways, it's Valentine's Day weekend. Should I be talking about the game? It's so hard to talk about the game. It's Valentine's Day weekend. As you can see, it's Valentine's Day tomorrow. Hopefully, you guys all have something planned. Hopefully, you're going to have a great day. But if not, if like me, you're perennially alone. Whatever. You know, sit home, play some games, we'll chill. Everyone's going to have a grand day anyway. I see so many people this time of year fretting about Valentine's Day, or people really hating on it. Now, I love Valentine's Day. I'm a big defender of Valentine's Day. No real reason. No, it's not tomorrow. It is tomorrow. Today's Friday, but I'm recording this for Saturday. So it was in 2 days for me. 1 day for you lovely folks at home. People always really bag on Valentine's Day, and I don't really know why. Because even, alright, if you're in a relationship and you don't want to celebrate Valentine's Day, that's fine. Yeah, nobody's going to hold it against you. And the argument I always see is, why do you need Valentine's Day as an excuse to do something special? Should you not do that all the time anyway? And yes, you should. But if Valentine's Day is an excuse to do something again, then why not? That's like saying you shouldn't celebrate someone's birthday, because shouldn't you celebrate them all the time? It's silly. It's silly. It really bugs me. Even when single, it bugs me that people are so hard on it. I know people use it to sell cards, and Hallmark makes £1 billion trillion. But if you don't want to do that for Valentine's Day, you don't have to. Grab a picnic and go watch a film outside. Okay, don't, because it's freaking freezing. But you know what I mean. You don't need to succumb to the corporate side of it to enjoy the day. It's just a day to appreciate who you've got. And if you don't have anyone, it's a day to appreciate being single and going out and doing traffic light parties and stuff like that. So it's cool either way. It's a great day. People need to chill. Plus, it gave us this tournament on Jurassic World, which is currently happening. And we get... I'm dying. We get a legendary pack for it, which is pretty cool. I'm going to try to focus on the game for the next 5 minutes, because I'm very aware that I haven't been. This was actually the toughest one, though. Indominus Rex goes down. I think this is the only one where I lost 2 dinosaurs, unless I've been completely misremembering. But I think it is. Dimetrodon had... I know it was never in threat, but Dimetrodon had to come in at the end to save the day, as he is well accustomed to doing. I want a Dimetrodon in Jurassic World as well. In the next film, give us Dimetrodon. Give us, like... It's still one of my main problems with Jurassic World. There wasn't enough in terms of just creatures. We didn't see... You know, we saw a lot of the Indominus Rex, and then very little of anything else. Indominus Rex and Raptors dominated the entire film, and I want to see Dimetrodons. I want to spend more time in those rivers with the Brachiosauruses leaning down to drink and all that. That's a really cool scene, and we saw it for like 10 seconds. It could have been a couple of minutes just enjoying it, showing it off. Show us the dinosaurs. That's all I want. All I want for Christmas is dinosaurs. Anyways, what are we doing? We're fighting I think it's a Suchomimus. I'm just going to try to judge this based on what their facial regions look like. Our Coolosaurus coming up. Our amphibian team is actually our best team, I believe. I think it's the strongest across the board. Carnivores and herbivores may have stronger at the top level, but in terms of depth of field, I think having 40 legendaries and level 10 hybrid legendary is really good for us. And oh, he's gonna die, killed by a bloody dragon horn thing. Now, see, I want to call it a unicorn, but I can't because people are gonna say I'm copying. Because I did see that video popped up one time, but it does look like a unicorn. You know, it's look at it. It's got 1 horn. It's the definition of a unicorn. There's a really good advert in the UK actually where it says unicorns provide HD electricity. Oh, it's good. I don't really know why I'm talking about it. Anyways, Pyorosuka is going to finish things off with a lovely 8-point attack. No, why did I not 8-point attack? I'm sure I had a reason, but watching this video, I can't quite figure out what it is. Actually, I remember recording the video and saying afterwards, oh, I should have 8-point attacked there. Definitely should have 8-point attacked, but either way, we have been successful. Legendary pack, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a good day for acquiring new stuff. What do we get? What do we get? Place your bets now. I bet it's a... Oh god, I can't remember. Is it Suchomimus? Maybe? I can't actually remember. Oh, you bugger. It's Suchomimus or the other one that looks like Suchomimus. I can't remember. Guys, I've forgotten I can't complete the challenge in my own video. Now this bit lasts a little bit because I had a little rant about the being accused of copying thing in the video as well. So this is going to last for just a couple more seconds. Yeah, there we go. I should have eventually. Damn. Australopithecus, that's the other one. I linked those two together inevitably. I don't really know why. I think it's because they're both level 30 and they've been level 30 for a while and they've kind of sat next to each other for a long time. Yeah. So, what I was wondering, you lovely folks at home, I need ideas. What are we going to do next in the park? How do we develop it further? I've got 12,000 DNA, which isn't lots. Is it 12,000? Something like that. It's not a ton, but we can get a hybrid maybe. I am thinking what we could do is save up and level up the Indominus Rex once. Just get it to level 20, it becomes an utter powerhouse. We can use it to walk through a lot of the tougher battles. You know, I think that'd be quite useful. But other than that, I don't really have plans. We're filling it all in with these statues, and I'm going to start doing them around the edge as well. It's not super efficient at all. But at the end of the day, I'm going to have gold and nothing to do with it, so why not just chuck it at these statues and just up my total gold intake over time? Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. And we're very close to getting that done. Oh, I've just realised what I did. Now, when I was recording this video, at one point, I accidentally click on the button for the Spinoraptor, right? I'm going to do it in a second. Any second now, I'm going to click it. And it's going to say you can't get it because your hatchery thingy is full, okay? And I assumed that means I don't get it. You know, the Spinoraptor, I didn't purchase it because I clicked it by accident. There was no screen or anything. I just hit the button once accidentally. And I remember, yeah, there it is there. And now it says hatch. And I remember saying in the video, why do I have a Spinoraptor? Why do I have a Spinoraptor? I didn't click it there. I clicked it then. I'm so confused as to where that Spinoraptor comes from. Unless I did click it by accident, but then I would have seen that message. That message is the first time it says hatch. No, it's not. It says hatch before that message. This is why I'm confused. You see why I'm confused? Am I making sense? Either way, I spent DNA on a Spinoraptor, I think. I'm going to go double check when this video is done if my DNA does actually drop, because I've never actually found out. Either way, we're going to have a level 20 Spinoraptor. Not really what I wanted. It wasn't really high on the list. But that's the world we live in, folks. Yeah, so I'm going to end it roughly here. Thank you so much for joining me. I'd love some ideas what you guys want to see next. I'm going to get the Indominus. We're going to focus on that. Just to level 20. No worries about it after that because it costs so much. We'll get there eventually, but actually, Ludia, if you're watching this video for some reason and you want to chuck me a level 14 Indominus Rex, that would be pretty cool. Okay, so that'll come down the line. That's nothing to worry about right now. So any ideas what you guys want to see leveled up? That would be fantastic. And I hope you all have a fantastic Valentine's Day weekend. Single or not, doesn't really matter. Maybe you're in a Mormon relationship. Maybe you've got 5 wives. And you're going to have a very busy Sunday. Who knows? Whatever your position, just enjoy yourself. Love yourself. Don't take that literally. And have a great Valentine's Day. Much love, in particular today. As always, cheers. Bye-bye.